Okay, so today we are going to talk about cucumber farming, and Mr. Boachi is here to take us through the process of cucumber production, and we'll be doing some of the demonstration here for you to see. So like you saw in the previous video, we started with lettuce production, but our seedlings are not enough, and we still have some of the best left that we need to fill. So we decided to do cucumber in addition to the lettuce plus tomatoes. I think you've seen that video too already, or if you haven't seen it, then it will be available to you very soon. So Mr. Boachi, welcome to Expert Africa.
Thank you. Now
all right, so take us through the process of growing cucumber before we start the planting, so that we all see how we do the planting. We have already done with one bed, but we decided to let you know what is happening and then also be involved in the process, the rest of the beds, or in the process. That is why we have decided to take this time out to shoot this video for you. So how do we start with cucumber production? What kind of soil do we need?
Before we talk about the soil that you need for cucumber, cucumber production nowadays in Ghana has become a lucrative business.
Okay.
Yes, because one, it has a very short maturity period, and also it has a ready market.
Okay.
So cucumber is also a very good vegetable that I think if you want to venture, in case of time and in case of money, I think is good. Okay. So it's a very good business, and market too is there, as I've already said. So that's the reason it's not all that compressed like other vegetables. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's the reason why I decided we go for cucumber in addition to the lettuce.
Yes, because we have to if the time and resources will permit, we have to go through all the vegetables. Okay. So that our subscribers will choose the one that will be best for them, depend on their location and their source of income.
Okay, so let's go through the process. We start with the land. Okay, what kind of soil do we need growing cucumber?
Cucumber, sandy loamy soil is good. Okay. And in some places, the clay, if you can water, is also good. Yeah, so as I've always said, Ghana, we are blessed because in all the 16 regions you can grow cucumber in all the 16 regions. But if you want to go into a commercial basis, there are some places that will help you a lot. But before even you choose the land, the location is very important. Okay. Because like if you want to go into cucumber production, maybe you go. You select a location which is not close to market. At times maybe you experience some post-harvest losses. Yes. So the location is very important. But when you talk of the soil, sandy loamy is good, and as I've said, if it's a loamy and a clay too, it's also good. Okay. Yes.
So that is what we need, and I think for this one we have it here. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So then after that we come to the seed.
Yes, seed. You see, cucumber, like all other crops, we have hybrid seeds, and also we have certified one and the local one. Okay. Yes. So it depends on your purpose or what you want to achieve. Either hybrid or OPV, or let me say the local seed. Okay. They are all good, but at times because of market, a lot of market women maybe need some special variety that we have to produce for them. Okay. That's why I say marketing too is very important in cucumber production. Okay. Yes. So you can choose the local hybrid, which is not that expensive. And also you can go with the certified one, the one in cans, and also the one you can also have the hybrid one. I think we have some pictures of the one of the hybrid.
So this is the one we are going to use.
Yes, this is one is a hybrid one. It's what?
This hybrid.
Yes, it's Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yes,
Tokyo
F1. Yes.
Okay, so this is what we are going to plant.
And it's very, very expensive. Okay. This is 50 grams, but you see it's very expensive.
And that is 440.
Yeah, 400 and almost 500 cedis. 440 years, 40 cedis. And you can get the local one. We have another one called Ponset. Yeah, certified one, but for that one it's not expensive. It's less than 200 cedis. Okay. And even local one, you can get some around 50 cedis, 30 cedis, 100 cedis, and you can also even produce your own seed. In cucumber, yes.
So this hybrid doesn't mean that after planting, when it starts fruiting, I can extract the seed?
No, for hybrid you cannot do so because it's a controlled pollination.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so yeah, you can.
You can only do that with the local one.
With the local ones,
oh,
yes.
Okay. So I know with I think you talk about when we're talking about maize production.
Yeah.
You talk about the hybrid where you said when you're going for commercial production, you should go for the hybrid. You recommended the hybrid.
Yeah, because of the yield, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one to the hybrid, does it also yield more comparing to the local one?
Oh yes, yes. Because if the local one will give you maybe 5 to 10 fruits, the hybrid will give me maybe 10 to 20 fruits.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So for commercial purpose, you go for the hybrid seed.
Yes,
okay. Yeah. That is what we are also going to plant here.
Yes.
Okay. So now, how do we? I think we'll be talking about the planting, but okay. So we do the planting.
Yeah,
right?
we do the planting.
But before the planting, how do we do the planting?
The land preparation is very important.
Okay.
Yes, in land preparation, it's like all other vegetables. If you are going into commercial basis and you are using tractors and private, that one is one. Okay. And also you can use a hoe to raise your mounds, best so that you can also plant on it. That one too is also good. So it depends on your land, and that will show the land preparation. And also just if the land is good, as I said, you can plant it like maize. Yes, direct on the
So we still have some of our farmland available. If you're interested in going to farming and you don't have land, get in touch with me and I will take you through the process. You get your land, you start farming. You can do coconut, you can do palm, you can also do maize, rice, cashew and other crops. So get in touch with me, tell me what you want to do, and we'll be able to give you the one that will be good for the crops you want to produce. I'll be leaving Mr. Kubuachi's contact on the screen. If you want him to assist you with any information for agri input and for consultation, get in touch with him and he'll be able to assist you get the answers to your questions.
Sorry.
I've also seen some people doing nursery.
Yeah, you can also do nursery and do transplanting by using a nursery tree. Okay. But for that one, if you are going to if you are going in commercial basis, it's not going to help you. It will take a lot of time because of transplanting. Once I always advise that the vegetable that you can plant direct, I think doing nursery before transplanting is a very tedious work. Like cucumber, you just plant it about some few days, 3, 4, 5 days, it starts germinating. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So no, we planted some. I think we didn't get 100% germination.
Yeah, it's not 100%, but it's good. It's because of the weather.
Oh, okay.
And the type of seed that you sow that one.
Okay, this is a foreign one. This is the English cucumber.
Yeah, that's English cucumber. Okay. I think once it has been there for long, it has affected the germination.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If you keep it for long time, it can also affect the germination. I think that's the reason why. But it's about 70 to 80%.
Yes. Okay.
And it's good. It's not bad. Okay. It's not
so
bad.
When it happens like that, those empty holes, do you have to replace, or you have to? How long should you wait till you say, oh, okay, it's no more germinating? So I have
after 3, 4, even less than 1 week, 3, 4, 5 days. If it's not germinating, you have to replace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and if you see that your planting distance is so close, you can choose not to replace it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that is it. So after planting, what next?
After planting, before you plant cucumber, you can 1 or 2 seed per hole is good. Yes, 1 or 2 seed. Okay. If you use 1 or 2 seed per hole, I think it's very good. Okay. Yes.
All right. So I will do the planting demonstration with you. So just stay tuned. Yeah. Okay. So when you plant and they start germinating, like after 3, 4 days, it start germinating. What next? What do you do again? How do you take care of it? After
germination, you see the vigor, the growth of the cucumber. If you see that it's not good, then you think about plant nutrients, which is fertilizer application.
Okay.
So if you intend to apply fertilizer, which type of NPK are you going to apply? And as I said in all my videos, for vegetables, it's better you use the NPKs with the lower nitrogen. That is a 50-50 is good, because vegetables, which includes cucumber, need a lot of phosphorus and potassium. Okay. So you need a lot of potassium fertilizers for cucumber. Yeah.
Okay. So now, what about pest control? Do you also need to control pests and cucumber production?
Yeah, pest control. You have to. It's also important. Yes. looking at particularly after 1 week, when you go through this one, you see some of the, you see, I think it's almost 80% germination, but some of them too was affected by pests.
Okay.
Yes, it germinated, but I think either this grasshoppers. Yes.
Okay.
So if you see that sign, then you have to spray. You need get any systemic insecticide, and for that one you can even mix it with a liquid fertilizer so that you spray.
Okay.
Once it's protecting the pests and also it's helping the growth of the plant. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then what about the weed control? Do you have selective for cucumber?
Weed control, selective is there, but the best, if you can use mulching, is good.
Okay.
Yes, because for mulching, it can also help to contain the moisture level. And nowadays, one is the sun is very hot. It also help, because when it's irrigation and you use mulching, at times it sustains the water in the plant than other open field system.
Oh,
so
okay.
if you use mulching, and also pre-emergence herbicides is also good.
Okay.
Yes, but other more, if you can use mulching or pre-emergence herbicides, you can use hoe. That is a traditional method. You can use hoe to weed in between plants.
Okay.
And if it's a commercial farming too, you can also, we have also selective herbicides that you can use to control the weeds under the cucumber. Yeah.
Okay. So in one of our videos, we're talking about mulching into details. Why you need the mulch in your farm, so that you can reduce some stress, and you see the importance of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So after all these practices, how long does it take the cucumber plants to start flowering and fruiting?
The last one is after 60 days. Yeah, some 6 weeks.
Okay.
When you talk of flowering and planting, the variety is very important. Flowering and the fruiting. Okay. The variety is very important. Okay. There are some varieties, but cucumber at least 6 weeks. Okay. Yes, 6 weeks. So 6 weeks latest by 70 days. Yes.
Then to start fruiting. How long will it continue to fruit?
90 days.
90 days.
Yes.
Okay, so after 90 days, you are done with it. You can start a new cycle.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So this is the 50 grams. How many seeds? How many seeds do you have in this can?
Now, anytime you want prime population, you want the number of seeds, so that I know you want to multiply by the 20 fruit that I'm talking about. Yes. So you can. I've given you assignment. This is 50 grams of cucumber. Now it's going to count and see the number of seeds in the 50 grams of cucumber. So this assignment. Okay. No, this one is more than 10. Okay, show. Let me see. Yeah, have you seen that this one is green? Let me show you something too. 3. I want to show you something. This is a hybrid. You see, the seed is green, and this is not how it look. Sorry, it's a blue, and this is not how it look like. This is a seed dresser. Okay. They use some chemicals. To preserve the seed. That is why it's look blue. You can put it inside. It's very expensive, so take it.
Okay, so that is it for the cucumber production. Do you have any other things that we talk about?
The other things will be on the field work when we start planting. Okay. Yes.
So why are you using the sand to cover it?
Yes, I'm using the sand to cover it because you see the land is a clean soil. And when I use the clay and we water, or when it rains, it will become heavy, so it will be very difficult for the seed to germinate fast. That's why I'm using the sand. So if the land is a sandy loamy, you don't need any sand to cover it. You can use the clay, but maybe when it rains or when you water it deep, it can also cover the seed, which will prevent it to germinate very early. That is why I'm using the sand. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's 1 or 2.
Let's go. Okay, but I guess we don't need much sand, right?
Yeah, just a little one. Okay. We think it's a tedious, but it's not all that tedious. Like if you are 2, once you are planting, one also can use the sand to cover, so that it will go fast. Yeah, unless it get close to you. But if you are 2, once you are planting, the other one too is using the sand to cover, so that you can move fast.
have some of our farmland available. If you are interested in going to farming and you don't have land, get in touch with me and I will take you through the process. You get your land, you start farming. You can do coconut, you can do palm, you can also do maize, rice, cashew and other crops. So get in touch with me, tell me what you want to do, and we'll be able to give you the one that will be good for the crops you want to produce. I'll be leaving Mr. Kubuachi's contact on the screen. If you want him to assist you with any information for agri input and for consultation, get in touch with him and he'll be able to assist you get the answers to your questions. Okay, if you like this video has been so valuable to you, don't forget to comment in the comment section. If you haven't watched our previous video on tomatoes production and the cost of going to tomatoes farming and the profit you start to make, that will be popping up after watching this video. Click on it and then go and watch it. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.